Hello guys, today in this video we are going to design the glide plate, the orthographic view of this glide plate in Autocad. So we are going to making this front view and top view, and if you want you can also make the side view. So very simple. We just are going to follow this dimension which are given here. So we have to draw this front view and dimension are in inches, thickness is 0.25 and boss height is 0.125. So there is a boss, it height is 0.125. Okay guys, so let's start it. So first I'm going to go here and I'm going to hide this grid. If you want you can use the grid and snap grid, but I'm going to hide it. Okay, no, simple. You just have to go to line and you have to start your line from any point you want. But I am going to make sure here this option, I am going to check it so that it can only draw the lines horizontally or vertically. We can also use this one with the angle setting. So it will snap the line with the angle specified if you check this one. Okay, let's start it. So first line I am going to draw like that from one point to the other point and its dimension is 5.5. Okay, and then we move upward. Now you can see our cursor is only moving to horizontally and vertically. So go here and this dimension we have 2.5. Okay, so here I am going to right click and enter it, and again line tool, and we can zoom it, and now select line tool and move your cursor to this point, so it will activate this snap option which is for the end line. So here we have different snap objects, so you can see the end point and midpoint, these are activated. So if you select line and go to here, it will activate this end point of the existing line. That means the new line will start from this end point and move upward. And here we have the dimension of 4 inches, and then move on this side and it has the dimension of 4.25. And now we have to join this point, this end point. So we will click it, it will join this line. Okay, next we have to make these holes. So here we have this hole, its position dimension is 2.5 and 1. So from this point we will draw a line, and basically here I have some custom properties. You can see custom layer with the properties of the lines and different colors for different types of lines. So these contours, I am going to select all of these lines and now I am going to make it contours. So I am working for the visible edges, I am working with the contours. Okay, next I am going to draw a rectangle here. This rectangle is for reference for construction. For this circle, it's 2.5 and 1. So from this, I am going to draw, this is 1 and then press tab, and this one is 2.5. Okay, now we have this point and here we have circle of 1, and go to circle and center diameter, and from this point it's 1. Now this rectangle we don't need it, so just select it, right click and erase. And same way, we are going to find the center point of these two circles for the boss. So it's 3 and 1.5. So rectangle from this end point and it's 3, then press tab and it's 1.5. Okay, so here we have two circle, one is 1 diameter and other is 2. So circle from here we are going to 1, and again circle to this point and it's 2. And this one we don't needed it, so just select it and press delete on your keyboard, it will delete this line. Now you can see we just draw this front view. Now we have to move and draw the top view. Okay, for the top view I'm going to use the construction because I have to draw some line for the construction. So line tool, from here this point I am going to draw a line like that, and again go to contours. From this point select line, and from this point we have to move in this direction. How much is this length? It's 5.5. We can type it or we can drag this point because it's already 1.5. So when you move your mouse and just select this point, no, it's tracking this point like that. So now this green line is telling that this line we are tracking it, and the dimension is already 5.5. This is the other method. So one is just draw like that, and 5.5, and other is to track this point. Okay, so here we just draw it, and its thickness we know that 0.25, so I'm going to use this offset command and 0.25, and we are going to move this line like that, and enter, and no line, and join these endpoints, so that we can make the top view. Okay, now go to construction, and now you know that to transfer the view from this front to top, we have to draw some construction lines for every point on this view. That's way we transfer the view to the other view. So like that, for this one we have to draw a line, and this one move to here, and line tool, and now we have to draw for this circle. So every point, this point we draw a line, this point, and it's tracking, and we are transferring the view to this. So now we have to do the same thing for this circle. So I'm going to select the line tool, and here I am going to make sure the quadrant is activated. You can see the symbol, the circle, and the 4 points. So basically the circle has 4 quadrant here. So from this point we draw a line like that, and again from this point we draw a line like that. So these are construction lines. Again repeat line for this circle, and again for this circle. For this circle we draw a line like that, and repeat line, and for this circle. Okay, now you see this is the boss. It's basically a extruded a cylindrical feature, which is boss height is 0.125. So uh, going to use the offset 0.125, and I'm going to offset this on this direction like that, you can see. Okay, and now from here I am going to use the extended point, and I am going to extend this boss construction line to this view. So we know that the boss is here, and here we have this hole. Okay, line tool, and I'm going to draw, sorry, this one I'm going to make it contours, and working layer is no contour. Okay, again line, and from this point, and here we are going to use trim, and we are going to trim this portion, and this portion. Okay, next I'm going to use the extend these points, so it's meeting this visible edge. And here you can see for this circle from the top we cannot see it, so it's hidden. So I'm going to go to hidden lines, and from this point I am going to draw a line, and again from this point, and this extra portion we are going to trim it, again line, and this circle, this inner hole, we are not able to see it. So like that, and like that, and now just use the trim all of this portion, this one, and here you can see our drawing is complete. If I am going to hide the construction, here we have this thing. Okay, same way, if you want, you needed the right side view, same way you can draw the right side view by transferring the views. But this for this drawing, these two views are enough to define the geometry. And next go to dimension. So define the dimension, and this is 1, this is 2, this is 1 also, and position dimension from this for this circle, and from this point, and here I am going to draw some, so basically make the layer to center because we want to draw some center lines. Annotate center point for this circle and center point for this circle. And on this view, this hole is, there is a hole, so center line, and for this one. Okay, now go to home and here dimension again. And for this dimension, we are going to take it from this point to this point, and sorry, so from this point to this point, and from this point to this point, and same way from this point to this point, that's the dimension, and from this point to this point, that's the dimension, and this one is 0.25, and from this point to this point it's 0.375. Okay, so the drawing and the dimensioning is done. Thank you so much. Please subscribe my channel and keep watching it.